I'm sorry, Diablo 4, but I have to put you down. At least just for now, because I'm going to try Baldur's Gate 3. And let me tell you what, so far, I'm really enjoying this one. But also, Baldur's Gate 3 is doing some wild, crazy, what would be considered abnormal things within the gaming industry. Check this out right here. One of the reasons why other devs are scared of Baldur's Gate 3. I am sure Blizzard is shaking in their boots when they see this. Are there any in-game purchases? No, there are no in-game purchases in Baldur's Gate 3. Finally, but it doesn't stop there, because another question was asked. Can Baldur's Gate 3 be played offline? Yes, Baldur's Gate 3 can be played entirely offline as well. I've always said, why? Oh, why is there no offline option in Diablo 4? That sure would be nice to have the option if the game wasn't running properly because of server issues, that you can just go offline. I've always asked for it. But also, back to Baldur's Gate 3, we've got to talk about exactly what is going on here, because it's also doing what I would consider to be the impossible given the current climate of the gaming industry, going all in on like free-to-play microtransactions. Check it out right here. Yes, Baldur's Gate 3 stuns with nearly 500,000 concurrent Steam players. Just shows that you guys want a good single-player RPG experience without being bothered by battle passes, microtransactions, server issues. And yes, when I say you can play this offline completely, you can do that absolutely. Let's head on over here to the actual Steam numbers. Check it out. Right now, we're almost nearing 600,000 24-hour peak, passing that. That is absolutely incredible. Kudos to the team at Baldur's Gate 3 for putting their foot down and doing what I would consider once again to be the abnormal thing in the gaming industry. They could have easily given in to any publishers that have approached them. By the way, there's some news articles where I have read that yes, publishers have approached them, big publishers. And they have gone on record saying, you know what? No, we feel like if we are under a very big publisher, we lose our creativity, we lose control. And let me tell you what, they would definitely lose creativity and control, because most publishers are going full-blown corporate speak. They want the free-to-play, they want the microtransactions, the battle passes, all that stuff in their games for sure. Now, we also have this right here. It says Baldur's Gate 3, a single-player RPG with no microtransactions, is beating just about every game on Steam. We're talking about this game also not only having excellent concurrent player numbers here, but also we're talking about, yes, the sales numbers. I guess this game has been sitting at number 1 for quite a minute here, and I think that trend should continue onward. Now, listen, the gameplay is different from Diablo 4. In Diablo 4, it's going to be more real-time, of course. This game is turn-based, and I think that might throw people off a little bit. And if you kind of like, turn-based, give it a try. Trust me, you're going to want to try this one. In fact, if I can just say this, I would support this developer no matter what. Go out, purchase this game, because this is what we want. Let the gaming industry know that we are willing to purchase games that do not have online requirements, that do not have battle passes, that do not have microtransactions. Go for it. I highly recommend checking out. In fact, you know what? I'm going to throw the Steam link in the description below. This game will be also available on PlayStation 5 in September. Support this developer, whatever you do. I'm just going to get behind this 100%. This is not like a sponsored video either. I'm happy to say it. You know, it's such a huge relief to see that this game is doing so well. In fact, check this out right here. Baldur's Gate 3 is sitting at a 94 meta score on Metacritic, which is fantastic to see. And then they are continuously updating the game as well, because if we head on over to Twitter, we have Swin of Larian Studios. He says, thank you everyone for all the love and support. It brought a tear to many eyes and is incredibly motivating for all of us. We can't thank you enough. That said, Hotfix 1 is cooking in the kitchen and we hope to get it out today. In fact, they did get it out today. Check it out. Hotfix number 1 is now live for Baldur's Gate 3. This hotfix tackles over 150 bugs and issues, including several fixes to split screen. So they even have split screen in the game as well. So if you did want to play offline co-op, you can do that. They did mention that. And you can also do like a LAN party thing. But yeah, they're going all in here with addressing some of the bugs and issues. As you can see right here, here it is. The hotfix is now live. Tons of crash fixes, multiplayer gameplay, UI, audio, engine, cinematics. The game was already in a very good state to begin with. It's not like they had to address like, oh my god, this is absolutely horrific bug, it seems. But yeah, so far, things are looking good for Baldur's Gate 3, and we need more of this. We need more studios that are willing to take a chance on offline, single-player RPGs that do not have the BS microtransactions. Do you guys remember the days of like StarCraft and Warcraft when they would be announcing like big expansions? That's what I love personally. And yes, you got to remember that Diablo 4 is getting expansions. They're working on 2 of them, I believe. And then they're also simultaneously working on seasons as well. It's a lot that they're undertaking. I do appreciate that, but they're really trying to keep the game updated consistently. It's just that season 2 has to be way, way better than what we experienced with season 1. But yes, I just miss the days where you didn't have to worry about all these microtransactions in the game and worry about like content being withheld from the actual game world to put in a battle pass, which you know that is what they are doing. It's just such a shame that a lot of the content that's being offered either through the store or what have you isn't in the game world. All right, so next up we have this one right here as well. It says Baldur's Gate 3 Twitch drops how to get free in-game loot for Baldur's Gate 3. Get your hands on some extra loot by watching Baldur's Gate 3 on Twitch. I'm going to throw that link in the description below, but that's going to be August 3rd at 9 a.m. PDT. That's already passed, but you have another chance here. August 17th at 9 a.m. PDT. Why so early in the morning? It's like they don't realize gamers like to sleep in. But anyway, yeah. You have the opportunity to get some free gear and rewards on the Baldur's Gate 3 official Twitch channel. So go ahead and check that out as well. But yeah, let me know if you guys are playing Baldur's Gate 3. All right, so yeah, I wanted to highlight some of your top comments from my most recent Diablo 4 video, which is this one right here. It says, Dev's official response to big Season 1 and Patch 111 concerns Necromancer updates. So yeah, Patch 111 is again coming out on August 8th. Don't miss out on that one. Curious to see if that will keep you guys involved with Diablo 4 up until Season 2, or if many of you are just going to play Baldur's Gate 3 and Starfield until perhaps Season 2 releases. Season 2 has to be an absolute banger, by the way. It has to be huge for people to come back or to even consider leaving, in my opinion, Starfield and Baldur's Gate. All right, so let's get into this and see what you guys had to say about this one. So we have this right here. Every time we re-roll, an item, it should give us 3 to 4 different options as opposed to just 2. I totally agree on that one. And we have Joseph who says, instead of getting malignant hearts after killing, they should have materials drop so you can just craft the hearts. This way you don't have to fill up your stash tabs. That's such a great idea, because that is a huge problem. I feel like Season 1 introduced the biggest problem related to inventory management. All these hearts all of a sudden in your inventory, it just makes me like, oh, so frustrating. You have no idea. One thing I personally hate the most about any game, RPG, what have you, is inventory management. I personally can't stand it. That's why I love the Souls franchise, because it just lets you like stack up your inventory infinitely. All right, so next up, we have this one right here. Yep, the worst part of the Butcher being the barrier. Precisely this change alone, damage buffs, bypassing barriers, could change the Butcher's fight quite a lot. And I think that this might surprise a lot of people. That barrier update is going to, I think, make battles a lot more entertaining. Might actually bring people back a little bit to Diablo 4. And they're going to have to do a lot more than that, of course. And then we have Mano Imp who says this right here. Hey mate, thanks for bringing up the feedback that I posted with my friends on Reddit. We're very happy about it because more people are going to know, and it helps us to make Diablo 4 better. 100% agree. Like, your feedback was excellent, should not be hidden away at all. And I thought, hey, let's put a big spotlight on it right here in this video. So yeah, keep the feedback rolling in for sure. Next up, we have this one. They really need to make the world bosses more challenging and exciting. I loved your ideas about streams of demons coming out, including healers that must be dealt with as an example. Yeah, why not? You know, they need to really consider adding more depth, more variety to world boss battles. And I really do like the idea someone had about being able to like perhaps transform the world boss somehow, or there's different versions of the same world boss. They really got to tap into adding more variety to the game, making it exciting. And they also need to make world bosses occur more, in my opinion, like what we saw in the beta. But there it is. Thank you all so much for the comments, the love and support on the video. But yeah, check out Baldur's Gate 3. Support this dev team. They're doing something completely outside the norm within the current climate of the gaming industry. Freaking love it. But support them, whatever you do. But thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned here for more Diablo 4. And I will see you all next time. Take care.